EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen set to get started. Matthew Wright gets it underway. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Yeah! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. He's got room to run right at the start. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now they'll set up to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. And with the ball on your side at 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
2 1st downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Street. Rig. Go Street.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Red. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
That's good for a 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he's in! Touchdown Buccaneers! 2 touchdowns for him in the game, and 60 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up bait out to the 33-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, they're suffering that loss. Now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60. Panther. Ready. Hut. Set. Go. Let go.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. This brought in out past the 20. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Hold the ready.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but He timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
To the right. Pitch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play. First down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. To the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. His 12th touchdown of the year.
Matthew Wright for the Astros.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Here we go, set. Lights.
Travel start on the ground. And he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta. In a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
They run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot. You try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss. Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Ready, set. The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal.
Reload! 65. Let's go! Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to fight, maybe see if he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Ready. Let's go!
That's going to be caught, and he's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return, here comes Davis.
The Falcons take over first and 10. And they're on 31-yard line.
Tracking 60. Let's go now. Warrior 70. Street.
Watch the motion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 19 Lions. Come 19. Come 19. Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Riggs. go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Come on, set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 20.
They'll look to throw again. The throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
60 inch.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Atlanta. On is right for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Matthew Wright.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Give. This is Irving. Oh, the ball's out. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
With all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. To the sideline, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Come on.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. Oh, a loose football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Swing this out wide to Irvin. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll go with a counter on first down. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here is second down and 7. Out to his right. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here we go. Start it.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Let's go.
On the give, this is their fullback. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Red. 18 Cardinals.
It's
18
Otten
Cardinals.
in motion. He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown Buccaneers. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
42. Falcons 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panthers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. Now right to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer.
32. Falcons 21. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
That'll give on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Hold the ready.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he will score. Alec Biomanor. Touchdown, Tampa. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass gets downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6th right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
Matthew Wright.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punch it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That's over the middle and intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman will get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Irving. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On the ground, it's Irvin, and that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Ready?
Will show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right back to Irving.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again with Robinson. Room to run at the 30. Bijan Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. With the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
No turn and head. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucks, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoffs.